This is the time for liberation. Mama Africa, await a revolution. This is the time for meditation. Free of our mind from the lies and illusion. This is the time for meditation. And we keep your head above on pollution. This is the time for elevation. Come make we stand up and start a revolution. Revolution in the air, my people prepare. No more African to ring, have a set no tear. Full time we nowhere, Babylon is say no care. After all, who was sending gun them out there? In spiritual warfare, them are rape on the people like a donkey. The world we live in is unfair. The hate of feeding mentality will take us nowhere. It's time for us to rise and realize we must united come together as one. We tired than the lies. The alibis, come make we stand up and jam them down. This is the time for liberation. Mama Africa await a revolution. This is the time for meditation. Free of our mind from the lies and illusion. This is the time for meditation. And we keep your head over and pollution. This is the time for meditation. Come make we stand up and start a revolution. Calling on the soldiers of Mali, Kenya and Zimbabwe, calling on the soldiers of Nigeria, Niger and Ghana, soldiers of Uganda, Bagongo, tell me are you ready to approve the legacy for me to Mamakos Jabi and Silase? Ngatu libare, ngatu eleve, don't to hesitate, it's never too late. Ngatu libare, ngatu eleve, don't to hesitate, it's never too late. Africa, listen. Yeah, the African political actors, professors and teachers and doctors, pleading to the imams and pastors. This must be very clear, listen. Pleading to the imams and pastors, pleading to the imams and pastors. Please tell somebody cultures. A unity is what we need in Africa. Peace and powers in Africa, in the United States of Africa, free from Asia, Europe and America. Telling something about Ngai and Nubia, something about Ethiopia, all the ancient African empires, plus the emperors, real man conquerors. This is, good evening to all my fellow Africans out there, especially those who believe in whatever PANDI said, who believe in the liberation of Africa. Those who believe in the motivation that came out from PANDI. I motivate African youths to be themselves and to be proud of themselves as Africans, especially black Africans. That I myself, I am a black African. What is going on? We have been speaking and speaking over it, and we will still speak over it, and I will speak more secret to come out. As you all know, I have been facing serious problem with social medias. That my videos were brought down. So many of my videos have gone down. They took it down. Because I, PANDI, speak out the truth to the West. And that's what not the West don't want. They don't have any evidence against me to take me to court or to arrest me. The only thing they could do is to order the social media CEOs to block all my videos. But that is not worrying me. TikTok have banned so many of my videos and banned so many of my accounts. Facebook, the same thing. But let me tell you one thing. If I, PANDI, say I stand for Africa, then I stand for Africa without no fear. And later on I will give my little bit lovely advice to some of my fellow Africans who made so many videos about PANDI. When you don't know who is PANDI, why are you blabbing as an African? But first of all, I will continue with whatever that brings me here today, my fellow Africans. And later on, I will say the advice. I will send some advice to some wicked Africans who become an obstacle to their own freedom. Because you are not becoming an obstacle to PANDI freedom. I, PANDI, you can never become an obstacle to my freedom because I don't need freedom. I believe Africa needs freedom more than I do. I believe Africa needs that freedom that we always cry for than I do. So I don't need freedom. I need freedom for Africa. I personally don't need freedom. That's why I took this part to stand for my peoples, because I don't care to be locked up. If I care about my freedom and I want freedom, I will never stand on this part. If I care about freedom, then I will care about not to go to prison, because prison says freedom. But I don't need freedom. And as an African, you want to stand for Africa, yeah? You need to know that you don't want freedom. Freedom is no more for you. You have to fight for the freedom. Bring it to your peoples. Give it to them. Let them have the freedom. But for you, your freedom may be seized any day, any time. I face lot of difficulties and lot of threatening words from so many Western puppetry youths and some of their official diplomatic officers. But that is not moving me, and that will never move me. When the West understand this man sitting down here is not ready to back off for a prison, is not ready to back off because he may die, they may stop the rubbish that they are doing. Because that will not stop me fighting for Africa and speaking out the secret, giving it to Africans. I have seen ECOWAS last meeting on the 10th of this month, and I have listened to Bola Tinubu, and I have listened to other participants in the ECOWAS meeting. I have listened to the video very carefully. But this is what I want to say to my African peoples, that you should not be afraid that ECOWAS is already in a fear. You know one thing I will tell you, ECOWAS doesn't have defeat. We have an ECOWAS that they stood up and make a meeting, that they want to stop the coup leader to restore Bazoum into power, because that was an order from the West. And the West don't want to hear this, that this is an order from them. ECOWAS didn't take this action by themselves. It was an action, it was an order that was from the West to implement this order on the ECOWAS leaders, the African leaders who are included in ECOWAS. To put sanction on them that if they don't restore Bazoum into power, that sanction is gonna be on them. As I am speaking to you right now, they have already implemented one sanction on all of them. That's why they are mad. I have already tell you in my last video that Bola Tinubu have been paid, and all the leaders included in ECOWAS as an African leaders, they have already been paid by the West to do that job. All of them. That is why they make a meeting again to make a reunion to form another group. But what was making us afraid, that is Nigerian soldiers. We feel like Nigerian soldiers are very strong. Because in the history, Nigerian soldiers are the strongest soldiers. But one thing is, I will give you an example. When Nigerian soldiers are saying they want to go and fight Niger, that gets support from many countries that are more stronger than Europe and USA. Today, those Nigerian soldiers were the same soldiers who go to Biafra, and Biafra bring down their get fighter. The get fighter they took to go to Biafra land. After stepping into Biafra land with their get fighter, Biafra soldiers took down the aircraft of Nigerian soldiers. What is that showing you? I have been saying this since. Release their leader. I am going into Biafra a little bit. Allow me, my people, let me emphasize some little bit about Biafra. Please. Allow me to speak about Biafra for a moment. Release the leader of Biafra. If not, you don't want peace. And you can't stop that referendum that they are asking for. You can't stop them. It's not possible. That is another part of liberation that I always support as an African liberation. And I believe in everything that Biafra leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu believe in. I do it for a reason. And God knows I don't do it for a bad reason, but for a good reason and good intention for Africa. Nigerian soldiers who are intending to fight those who have weapons, M16, and a missile of double 27. The ordinary Biafra that doesn't have M16, they don't have double 27. You go to their land, they bring down your aircraft. The military aircraft, the Nigerian military aircraft that went to Biafra doesn't come back. Because it was shot down by Biafran soldiers. And I respect them for doing that. Because as a Nigerian soldier, I will warn you today, you should be very, very careful. That one man, as Bola Tinubu you call, you stand for him today, fighting for him. He is ordering you to sacrifice your life. The Nigerian soldiers who loses their life in the aircraft that was shot down by the Biafran soldiers, those Nigerian soldiers today, what did Bola Tinubu do for their family? Nothing. So that's why as a soldier man, you need to sit and rethink that those coward leaders, we are trying to take them down. They are not there for you as a military. They are not there for we the citizens. And you as a military, you vowed and take an oath that you swear to that any God that you believe, or swear to any oath that you will protect the life and the properties of the citizens of the country, not the life and the properties of the president. As a military, you know when you are joining military, you know what you say. And you know what you vow for. You know what you take an oath for. Well, I see so many, some, I will not say so many because there are 1 or 2 videos I saw. And someone also from Salarium, I watched his video, was complaining about PANDI MAICA. I don't know him. And I never see him. But he was complaining about me. That PANDI MAICA, you stand for Africa. He said he fight for Africa, but he have a white woman. He don't marry a Gambian woman. Why you don't marry a Gambian woman? That's why when you don't know somebody, don't talk about the person, my brother. You don't know me. And when you talk about me, you judge me wrongly. And when you judge me wrongly, when I watch you, I see you as a fool. I will not sit and waste my time to talk about you or to reply your videos. No. When you as an African, you see me as a fool in Africa, then thank you for seeing PANDI MAICA as a fool. But I see each and every African youth as a strong man, as a hero. And I will never look down on a black man. Because black man is the reason why I sacrifice today to fight for Africa. And I will never fight against that black man. So when you fight against I, then believe this, that you are fighting yourself. Because whatever you said about me, either wrong or true, if you lie against me, then I pray may God forgive you, and I forgive you for lying against me. But I will never fight against a black man. You know why? I am not an idiot. And I am not stupid. To sit here each and every day and to sacrifice my life to fight for Africa, and I will come and fight against those same Africans. What will people think about me? What will the Western people think about me? If they see me every day, I fight for Africa, I sacrifice for Africa, but those are same Africans I am fighting with them. Western peoples will be happy to see my fellow Africans, I'm fighting with my fellow Africans. The peoples I say I am fighting for. And I want to say one thing about Bola Tinubu. Please, if you are a Bola Tinubu supporter, believe me that you are in a wrong path. As an African, if you want the freedom of Africa, don't follow Bola Tinubu because he is from your tribe. When people speak about Bola Tinubu, then you insult them because Bola Tinubu is from your tribe. Africa have no tribe at this moment of time. We are all one family. When you believe in the unity of Africa, then don't think about tribe. I don't have a tribe. And I saw so many people says, oh, you know, you harass your Gambian president. You talk bad about your Gambian president. Because you are in a political party that is not the ruling party of Gambia. Go and ask Gambians who know me very well if I am into politics or not. Before you speak about me, you have to study and know who am I. I don't have political parties in Gambia. I don't support no political party. You know why? There is no politician leader, a political leader in Gambia that I believe that can rule that country. I don't believe in politicians. They are all businessmen who want to use the country as a company and run it. If you believe in politics, then you believe in a businessman. A politician is a businessman in Africa nowadays who use your country as a company and run it. They become the owner of your budget. The budget no more belongs to the country, but it belongs to them personally. This is why Africa is not developing, because the politicians we are voting, they are businessmen who invest. When they are politicians, they invest by building schools here, by building road, constructing road there to win the heart of the country's citizens. After when they invest, they want to become a leader. When they become a leader, what happened? They never build school anymore when they become a leader. But before, when they were politicians, they were building schools, helping people here and there. That is to invest. This is why I call African politicians a businessman. So I'm not into politics. If I be in politics, I don't say I will never be in politics. I may be in politics because if I see that there is nobody to rule that country, my country, I will be in politics to rule my country. I will do that. When I see nobody is capable to run that country, then I may be in politics one day to decide to rule my country. But for now, I don't consider myself as a politician, or I don't see myself in any political party in my country. People must understand this. The man sitting down on the chair of my country as a president, I don't like him since day one. And I never supported him because I know he was being chosen by the West, but not chosen by the Gambians. Most of the people don't understand this. The man sitting down as a Gambian president was chosen by Tony Blair from UK. The former Prime Minister of UK. Was sponsored by Tony Blair from UK and was chosen by them to become a leader in the Gambia. So was not chosen by the Gambians because Gambians never choose him. The same thing what happened in Nigerian election, the same thing happened in Gambian election. The last election. The election was wrecked. They have stolen the votes and given it all to a man who the West want to rule, to be a ruler of Gambia. The same thing happened in Nigeria. And I will tell you, the Nigerians, the top secret that you never know about your president, Bola Tinubu. I will not even say your president, because I know it perfectly that Nigerians never vote for you, Bola Tinubu. Nigerians never vote for you to become a leader. They are not blind. Nigerians are not blind to vote for you. Even a blind man will not vote for you, Bola Tinubu. So whatever happens in the Nigerian election, we'll read it and study it. And we have finally found out the biggest secret that is making Bola Tinubu to become a lion. And I will tell you today, please. And I will want this video to reach to each and every single Nigerians out there who believe that they choose Bola Tinubu. No. Nigerians doesn't choose Bola Tinubu. The West know that Nigeria didn't vote for Bola Tinubu. The West know this very well. And you know, as they were taking Bola Tinubu to court, Bola Tinubu case is still on pending. Bola Tinubu is not yet the president because after the election, his case was still pending in court with Peter Obi. And the West know that Bola Tinubu didn't win. This is where they were threatening Bola Tinubu. This is the point that they use against Bola Tinubu to threaten him. That if Bola Tinubu failed to push ECOWAS into Niger and restore Bazoum into power in Niger, Bola Tinubu, his true secret will come out and he will never become a president anymore. Because they will reveal this truth about him and the actual law will take part. So this is why your president Bola Tinubu is trying all his best, even if you will sacrifice millions of Nigerian soldiers. But Nigeria didn't vote for Bola Tinubu. The West know it very well. When they took Bola Tinubu to court, what happened next? Do you hear the resources? I'm sure some Nigerians may have this secret. The West is threatening Bola Tinubu with that secret. that if Bola Tinubu failed to invade Niger with ECOWAS, they are going to act in a real way to reveal the secret or to bring out the resources of Bola Tinubu. And that will be the fall down of Bola Tinubu. So Bola Tinubu is afraid that the West may leak his secret that they put him in power, but he was not the winner. And he will be removed from power to put the winner. Because Bola Tinubu to become a president is still pending. He is not the president of Nigeria. He is just a sitting chairholder of Nigerian president seat. But he is not still the president because his case is still in court and pending. And the West is threatening him. If he want to win the case between him and Peter Obi in court, he have to do what they say. This is what is going on. But I'm so many people will not know this, and nobody will tell you this. That the West is threatening Bola Tinubu with this. If Bola Tinubu can invade Niger right now with ECOWAS and remove the military coup leader, Abdurrahman, and restore Bosum into power, then Bola Tinubu will continue on his leadership. The West will fail Peter Obi and said Peter Obi doesn't win. But if Bola Tinubu failed to act, the West is going to boycott him by giving a leadership to Peter Obi and making Peter Obi the winner. And Bola Tinubu will lose. This is the secret that is going on and threatening Bola Tinubu with that. Bola Tinubu know what I am talking about. If Bola Tinubu really listened to my videos, he really know what I am talking about. Maybe he have spokespersons. If his spokespersons come across my videos, they will know really I know the secret running, making Bola Tinubu to act like this. So Bola Tinubu, you are not even a president. You are acting like this. You are not even a president of Nigeria. You are just a sitting chairholder in Nigeria. You are not even a president. You understand? And I saw so many people uploading videos saying that Gambian president say he will invade Burkina and Mali if they want to support Niger. My brother, stop your energy. Stop wasting your energy about Gambian president. A man whose soldiers are not more than 4,000 soldiers can invade Mali or Burkina. Do you believe that? Gambian soldiers are not more than 4,000 soldiers. Only Burkina security officers are more than 4,000. You believe Gambian soldiers can go and invade Mali or Niger? Stop using your energy. That's why I don't talk about him. Because when people are talking about war, Gambia should go back. When we are talking about war, or when we are talking about to invade another country like Niger that have more than 137,000 militaries. Their secret agents are not among. Their police are not among. Only the militaries, the public militaries, are more than 137,000 militaries. You believe a country like Gambia that have less than 5,000 militaries, plus their secret officers, can invade Niger or Burkina or Mali? That's why I don't talk about Gambian president. Because in the last ECOWAS meeting, do you see him there? Do you see Gambian president there? I will tell you the secret about that man. That's why I don't waste my time on that man. Because that man is nothing and can never become something in life. It's not possible. And people said, when I say this, people say you disrespected him. I don't disrespect him. I'm telling you the fact about the Gambian president. So don't waste your energy on him. On the last ECOWAS meeting, he was not there. Why he was not there, do you know? No one knows. I will tell you why he was not on the last ECOWAS meeting. He didn't get the economy, the financial support to take a flight and go there, and go to Abuja. He didn't get the financial support. He couldn't go. He couldn't make it. The economy was not even strong to push the president to Abuja to attend the ECOWAS meeting. The Gambia. And people are wasting their energy that the Gambian president is threatening Burkina and Mali that if they want to give support to Niger, he is going to invade them. Gambia cannot even invade one city of Mali. Bamako, only Bamako, the capital city of Mali, Bamako. Gambia cannot invade only Bamako. Not to talk of the whole Mali. I swear to God, I'm telling you the fact. The Gambia cannot even invade. Only Bamako, I am telling you. I'm not talking about the entire Mali, but only Bamako. The capital of Mali, Bamako. Gambia cannot invade only Bamako. The whole Mali, the other side of Mali will rest. Let them leave Gambia with only Bamako. Gambia cannot invade and win. I beg Malian President Assimi Goïta, and I beg Burkina military leader, please don't take the president's word to go and invade Gambia. Because that country is too small for war. One compound cannot do war with a country. So Gambia, when we are talking about countries, Gambia is just like a compound. A compound with 4 houses or maybe 3 houses. So that compound cannot fight with a country. One compound cannot fight with full country. It's not possible. Gambia is my country. So people should not think like I'm insulting my country or I'm insulting Gambians. No. This is the real fact I am saying here. You cannot throw even a good missile in Gambia because you will finish everything. Not even only human beings, you will even finish even the animals. That is a pity. So I speak on behalf of my Gambian peoples, my humble Gambian peoples, that Mali and Burkina should not take the word of the president and to wash the whole Gambians, the humble citizens of Gambia and the innocent citizens of Gambia. We didn't intend Gambia to be part of this. And I believe the militaries of Gambia they are not even part of this. They believe in themselves. If you know yourself, you will know where you stand. I speak with so many militaries in Gambia. Do you think they are in support of this? They are not in support of this. When the president of Gambia looked down on our soldiers and bring ECOWAS soldiers to guide him, refused to pay our soldiers. Gambian soldiers are there, they are not even earning a good salary. But when Gambian president bring ECOWAS to come and guide him, he is paying ECOWAS soldiers every month the triple of Gambian soldiers' salary. That was an insult on Gambian army servicemen. That was an insult on Gambian PIU officers. It was an insult on Gambian soldiers, Gambian immigration officers, Gambian police officers. And I believe in this, that most of the Gambian soldiers that I have spoken with, they have the heart of Africa and they believe in the liberation and they are not part of this. I believe you. I can 100% tell you that. I am 100% sure that 50% of Gambian militaries are not in support of this. What the president is trying to do. Trust me. I speak with so many Gambian soldiers, so many Gambian PIU officers. And really, the words they tell me, I even pity them at the end of the day. When you see a soldier man speaking like that, but I don't insult Gambia to say that Gambia is too small for war. I don't insult that country. That country is where I born, where I grown, where I get education, where I get everything that I need before I will move. I love that country so much. But that country is too small for war. That country economy, that country itself, come on, we have just maybe little criminal group in Gambia that they don't even have a gun. They don't even have a gun. They terrorize the whole Gambia. Nobody sleep. Just a little military, a little criminal group. I will not call them terrorists. A little criminal group. Little boys. Those become criminal in Gambia. They disturb the whole Gambia. They couldn't hold them. You want to take those people to where? The president, the Gambian president said he's going to invade Mali or Burkina, Mali and Burkina. 2 countries. Gambian president, you are not feeling afraid or feeling ashamed of yourself. Joining two countries together that you will invade them, Burkina and Mali. You will invade them if they want to give support to Niger. As Gambia is, just look Gambia. The president is not even feeling ashamed or feeling shaken, feeling afraid to say that word, to utter that word from his mouth. When it came to war, we pack Gambia. We face countries that they have a military support. They have a strong military. We face countries that their population can contain war. Not Gambia. We can't contain that war. It's heavier than us. Very big heavier than us. Only the terrorists in Casamance, who they call bandit Salif Sadio, won Gambia. Gambian president want to run and leave Gambia. Only Salif Sadio in Casamance, who they keep not long ago, a freedom fighter also. He is a freedom fighter, they call him a bandit. Salif Sadio from Casamance. He won Gambia and the Gambian president want to run away and leave Gambia. Only that group, that small group in Casamance bush, that they become a freedom fighter. When Salif Sadio came out and won Gambia, Gambian president want to run away and leave the country. Not to talk of if Mali, Assimi Goïta or Burkina Niger coup leader, out of his mouth came out and said, I want to invade Gambia. That means Gambian president is going to run away. Before, are we not in Gambia? Don't we see when they throw just pistol, they throw just pistol bullet in an air. Gambian president run under bed. People go and bring him. It's nothing, it's just a pistol. Come out. You are talking about war. When Yajame was there, when Yajame talk about war, I can feel that, okay, the energy of him is more than that country. The former president of Gambia. When he talk about war, I will understand because he ruled a small country, but the energy in him and the motivation in him is more than that country. And I will talk about those people who make videos about me. They're saying that, oh, this brother is just talking, you say you are fighting against white peoples. Do you know what is fighting against white peoples? You call me, even white people say this sometimes. Oh, this boy is fighting against white. This boy is fighting against white. Sit and ask yourself this question. Am I fighting against white? Or I am defending Africa and fighting against this white supremacy? There are foreign policies they put on Africans to make Africans to remain as a slave. That's what I am fighting against. I am not fighting against any white. I am fighting against the Western supremacy that doesn't want to let Africa to be free. And I am fighting against their diplomatic peoples. That is their government. I'm not fighting against any white people. So when you want to say something about me, when you watch my videos, I talk about white peoples. You don't understand what is the meaning of fighting for freedom. Fighting for freedom doesn't mean you will come to Europe and start fighting with every citizen. No. You can't do that. Fight the system, the corrupt system that they are using on Africa. You have to fight that system and remove Africa from that system. That is what I am fighting against. I am not fighting against any white man. I have been working with white peoples in the same company. Why don't I fight them there? Do you know how many white peoples I work with? We are only 2 blacks in my company where I work. All is white. Why don't I fight them? But for me, they are peoples who they put a rope on their neck and dragging them. They are leaders. They don't own the system. The citizens of Europe or America don't own the system. Who own the system? That is the government, the diplomatic official, government officials. Those are the people who own the system, who run the system on Africa. And that system I am fighting against. I am not fighting against any white man. Please. Don't see me and started insulting me that this man is fighting against white. Please, I am not fighting against any white peoples. And if I want to fight against all white peoples, then I will go to my country and stop white people from coming to my country. But I'm fighting against the system that even our government don't know this system that much. What do our African puppetry leaders know about this system? The system that the Western peoples use on them. That system is the most corrupted system. And that system must be fought by African youths to remove that system on us. That system is the system that they put on our necks and we can't breathe because we don't have freedom. I want to fight against that system, and I'm fighting against that system. Not white peoples. So, I saw many people making the video. This boy is fighting against white people and he married white, he didn't marry African woman. Stop deceiving yourself. I marry a white woman and I marry an African woman. But I don't need nobody, I don't owe you an explanation, please. If you don't know somebody, don't talk about the person. I don't owe you an explanation. I don't marry black because I feel afraid people will say I don't marry black. No, 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 no. My black African wife was my first wife that I have. Was my first wife. I first married in my country. I have my beautiful wife who loved me so much. I love the job that I am doing. And later on, I married a white. Of course. I married a white. And that doesn't stop me of doing what I'm doing for Africa. And I married a white, beautiful woman who loved me so much, and I love him so much. And I love her so much. And you think like you came against me. I saw a lot of people making that video. Those of the people who are making those videos, if I give them white women today, they will marry. Not because they love the white woman, but they will marry that white woman because they want to scam the white woman. I don't marry because I'm looking for paper. I don't marry white because I'm looking for a place to stay. Come on, I am stable in Europe before I will marry white. This is what you have to understand. I have all the capabilities to run myself before I will marry a white. I married white so I see it like God's decision because I fall in love and she fall in love. A lot of the people who make video around there, if I give them white woman today, they will marry. Believe me. This is Africa. Africans are like that. What you get if they don't have, they fight against you. Instead of to find a solution for their own problems, they started searching, dipping into your problems. Come on. My marriage is not your problem, my fellow brothers Africans. My marriage is not your problem. Your problem is ECOWAS. Your problem is Westerns. Your problem is white supremacy system. That is on you, pressing you, you can breathe. You are not seeing that problem, but you are seeing PANDI MAICA white woman as a problem to Africa. When you have your own leaders there. When I saw a Sierra Leone boy who was speaking, I pity him because there was so many rubbish that came out from the Sierra Leone president toward the Sierra Leone citizens. Sierra Leone citizens were making a lot of demonstrations. They couldn't get any support. Where were those Sierra Leone youth who are making videos saying that I have a white woman? I'm not a freedom fighter, I'm a threat to Africa. When you are sitting in Sierra Leone there, you have seen what your government is doing to you. West is using your government to sell out Sierra Leone. I think Julius Maada, the Sierra Leone president, good, if I don't forget his name, Julius Maada. Julius Maada have been terrorizing you people when even Sierra Leone people, Sierra Leone youths wake up to go and fight for. Don't, I'm not going to go against all Sierra Leone youth because of one person make a stupid video. I love Sierra Leone so much, and Sierra Leone and Gambia is just like one mother, one father. Go to Gambia, you meet Sierra Leone citizens there everywhere. My last time when I went to Gambia, in my own village, I met Sierra Leone youths there, working as a mason. And they were like a brother to me. And I treat them like a brother. I don't treat them like they came from Sierra Leone. I treat them like they came from Gambia. Because I believe in the unity of Africa. So not because of one idiot will come out from Sierra Leone and make a video and I will insult all Sierra Leone. No, it's not possible. I believe in the love and the unity of Africa. And that is not going to make me go against anybody. But I make this video so that it will be clear to everyone out there who is intending to make video about, hey, PANDI MAICA marry a white woman and he says he's an Pan-African. I don't decide where I will get married. It's God who decided. Believe in God. And stop fighting against people's progress. When you have millions of problems, you don't fight against those problems. The problem of African youths, number one problem of African youths, they don't face what is pressing them. They press and get angry over people's joy, or over people's happiness, or over people's progress. They get angry. I never tell any black boy here, don't marry white. But I always tell you, be careful to the white woman you get married to. I always say it like this. But I never say never get married to a white woman. But always be careful which white woman are you getting married to. Because not all of them will marry you because they love you. As African youths also, the same way. Not all of us love them because we want to marry them. So believe me, that message is for those who are making videos all over, saying that I'm a threat to Africa. When I watch your videos sometimes, it is crazy. PANDI MAICA a threat to African freedom. I don't blame some people. You know why? When I speak about Bola Tinubu, so many of Bola Tinubu supporters were making so many insults on me. But let me tell you one thing. I am not here to please you. If you are there to please Bola Tinubu, I am not here to please you. Let me tell you one thing. A threatening video is not moving me. If it is threatening video that can make me stop what I am doing, then I will stop it by Europeans threatening me always. Not you are sitting down in Africa who don't even have 1 naira in your pocket. Or who don't even have a good knife in your house. Or who don't even have a good internet in your house. You came to media, you have chance to make one video, you make that video threatening PANDI MAICA. Honey will touch you, this, that. You think your threatening word can move me? If threatening can move me, then Europeans, all the threatenings they were doing to me, arresting me, they are asking me questions, then I will be afraid to stop everything by right now. Can you understand? That they arrest me, do everything in Europe. European law. I fight against the European law. If they said my video go against the European policy, then we go to the office and make it clear. And I'm not afraid to face there because I know what I'm doing. So you think you sitting down in Africa, not even with good connection. Come on, I pity you. Pity yourself.